In the getaway car, I had to work on an engine, the brake shaft, cylinder head, and the pistons.
"2K Sports" here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. On our sideline, David Aldridge. So off the tip, it's New York. Ewing outside. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And McDaniel can jam it down now, put in his height and bounce. good use on these dunks.
Pippen kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Cartwright. There's the three. No good on that one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
A bit ago, Brad Nelson and I were able to talk. When talking about Scottie Pippen, he said the first thing on his mind was Pippen's defense. He told me Scottie's a disruptor. He's the kind of guy every team needs because, as an opponent, he never makes things easy on you. Coach knows it's going to be a challenge, but he's confident his guys are up to it. Back over to you, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Jordan. Patrick Ewing picking up that last basket.
Nice job, and even better positioning defensively. Blocks like this really get him going.
Jackson passes to Wilkins. Ewing left side. Jordan with the steal. And so just over a minute and a half played. It's stolen by Wilkins. Ewing against Paxson. Ewing inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Terrific work from Ewing inside, using his size and touch to perfection.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
Going way upstairs for the one-handed jam. Major athleticism on display.
And Clark graceful too. So graceful. He almost makes it look easy.
Sure does.
Really, that dunk is a testament to his skill around the rim.
Such a wide open look. Ewing's got 6.
Check out Ewing shooting right off the pass. He already has the shot lined up just how he wants it.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Paxson. Pippen outside. Here's Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wilkins. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And he forced that shot. When the defense is this tight, you're better off passing out of it and looking for a better shot.
Jackson passes to McDaniel, and he drops in the way up off the glass. McDaniel's got his second bucket of the night.
McDaniel works really hard inside, but he's a guy who can play at all 3 levels.
Pass to Pippen. And Ewing sends it back.
Good idea to attack the rim, but stellar defense denies him in the paint.
Jackson looking it over. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Here's Jordan. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans! Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
Clock at 6. Grant for 3. They get the rebound. New York leading by 8. Oakley a screen on Jordan. Wilkins, no good. Chicago is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Paxson passes to Pippen. Now here's Paxson. Fires from 18. Jordan with the bucket.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
Jackson up top, guarded by Jordan. 17-foot shot on the way. The kick out to Wilkins. Oakley, a screen on Paxson. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. Top of the key jumper, no good. Paxson against Jackson. No good from Paxson.
Aggressive move. That's an easy 2 points most of the time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look, the shadow of his brother Dominique is large, but Gerald Wilkins has earned a spot in this league on his own merit. He's a solid two-way player.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 7. Paxson kicks to Pippen. Pass to Paxson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Grant outside. It's Pippen on the wing. 4 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. No good from Grant. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's McDaniel. Shoots over Pippen. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 6.
Nice touch on the mid-range shot by McDaniel. Finding points out there.
And here are the Bulls now. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And winning on the road is easier said than done, but the way they capitalized on offense especially stood out to me.
They knew their game plan going into that one and followed it through to a T. Superb work all around.
All right, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Man, they're just bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there.
Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Big time slam by Jordan. He loves getting inside and dropping the hammer.
Oakley, a screen on Jordan. Here's Wilkins. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Switch here. Armstrong's checked in. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Pippen. Oakley against Grant. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And sometimes Jordan's impossible to guard, which forces the D to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan.
And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
Outside Jackson. Inside. Shoots a fader. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pippen is doubled to the middle. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Hey, just putting in the work, doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
Here's McDaniel. 6 points for him, and he gets the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Bulls trail by 4. Armstrong dishes to Pippen. Armstrong passes to Jordan. Lets it go from 14. The shot, no good. Wilkins with the defensive effort. Here's McDaniel. Grant gets the rebound. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jordan against Wilkins. Jordan passes to Grant. Stolen by Ewing. Down low. Stolen by Pippen. And they're running. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Textbook timing on that alley-oop. Throw it Grant's way, and he'll make the rest of it look easy.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Now here's Wilkins. Pass to Jackson. Back to Wilkins. Ewing, a screen on Jordan. Just 5 to shoot.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Chicago trailing here. Now Armstrong. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Pass to Cartwright. And Ewing with the block.
You got to go up stronger than that against Ewing because he will meet you at the rim.
Wilkins surveying the defense. Here's McDaniel. And it looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Chicago making a switch here. Kings checked in for Cartwright. Williams comes in for Grant. Hanson's checked in for Pippen. And Hodges subbed in for Jordan. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Starks checked in for Wilkins. The Bulls making a change here as well. Hobson's checked in. Here is Hodges. Outside Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 18 feet out. The Knicks pull it in. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's McDaniel. He's got 8, and he drops it in from the low post. McDaniel's got 10.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hobson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hodges. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Oakley. It's hauled in by Hodges. Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Armstrong, and stolen by Oakley. Hodges against Jackson. Starks outside. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
A capable shooter from outside. When Stark sees these shots open up, he doesn't pass them up.
Armstrong kicks to Williams. King against Ewing. Here's Hodges. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
Here's Starks with the drive. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bulls trail by 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Out left of the wing. Here's Hobson. Williams passes to Hobson. Here is Hodges. Takes a three. Rebounded by Jackson. Out to the wing. Now, here is Oakland. And that one is off. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, contesting about every shot that's been put up. Very impressive, playing with a lot of intensity defensively.
Yeah, they've had quick hands and are showing great anticipation to come away with all these rejections.
Bulls trail by 7. Armstrong with it. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Oakley. Starks against Hodgins. Here's Oakley, and Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Oakley, the and one chance on the way. Went up strong and didn't even think about backing up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Oakley. Here is Armstrong. Pippen outside. Pass to Hodges. Just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked.
That's how to make a stand. Some determined defense inside.
Ewing, a screen on Pippen. Here's McDaniel. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You love the energy McDaniels is giving his team right now, doing all he can to get points.
Armstrong against Jackson. Armstrong passes to King. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That was just a force right there, and it's going to cost him.
Tough spot in the game for such a miscue.
New York leading by 12. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Hodgins. Jackson passes to Starks. Pass to Oakley. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Yeah, he doesn't throw it down much, but I love seeing Oakley hammer it down like that. Good job, Oakley.
And here's Pippen. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to King. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Putting his size to good use. King sets the pick and then rolls out into scoring position.
The screen from Ewing. Shot from the wing. And again, it's New York.
Using that mid-range area to find points. Good offensive awareness that time. Pays off.
Armstrong against Jackson. Pass to Williams. Inside. Here's Pippen. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Pippen's got his second bucket.
From any spot on the floor, including in tight, Pippen can hurt you.
Armstrong against Jackson. Here's McDaniel. Ewing, a screen on Hodgins. Starts the pass to McDaniel. Second shot opportunity. Williams with the block.
Great effort picking up the block.
Pass to McDaniel. Screen by Oakley. McDaniel, the pass to Oakley. Here's McDaniel, guarded by Pippen. King with the steal. Armstrong against Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. They get a hand on it. Starks with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Ewing. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for New York. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Mason, he checked in for New York. Then for the Bulls, Grant comes in for Williams. And it's Jordan in for Hodges. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Goes up on the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jordan's got 8 points.
Good work from Jordan with that sweet jumper. Making the defense look so helpless.
Pass to Mason. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. McDaniel and the rejection by Pippen.
Some enthusiastic defense from Pippen, using his full length to stop the offense right at the rim.
Bulls trail by 12. And here is Jordan. 8 points for him. Close range, Michael Jordan.
Ridiculous handles by Jordan.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. Here's Starks. No good, shot missing. Some solid defense from Pippen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's McDaniel, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
You know, much respect for the versatility of McDaniel. I mean, he does everything for this team. Plays with a lot of confidence, too.
That one is off. Bill Carter, he's checked in for King. Good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 11. Now Armstrong. Pippen finds Jordan. Shoots over Starks. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And 12 points for Jordan.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
He's working so hard out there for them. Every chance he gets, he's stepping up.
Here is Armstrong. Outside, Jordan. Outside for Pippen. 5 on the clock. Screen by Grant. Tries it from the top of the key. Pippen, no luck.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
Mason with it. Still without a basket. Starks outside. Over Pippen. It's rebounded by Jordan.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
Back to Grant. Pippen is doubled. Pass to Jordan. Puts the move on. And he knocks down the jumper. Jordan's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
Watching these players execute in this league never gets old.
Starks dishes to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Ewing. Stolen by Grant. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Very physical play by Cartwright. Defense just doesn't want to get in the way.
Here's McDaniel. Defended by Pippen. McDaniel, no good. Bulls trail by 7. Over to the wing. Armstrong passes to Pippen. Left side, Jordan. Back to Pippen. Jordan kicks to Armstrong. Clock is at 3. Over Jackson. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Starks. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Starks against Jordan. Shoots the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Unrelenting on the boards. Cartwright using that strength and size to get those second shot points.
Jackson up top. He's covered by Armstrong. No good from Ewing. Bulls trail by 7. Now here's Jordan. He's got 14. And Ewing with the block.
Boy, Ewing using that size to make an impact on D. He loves coming up with the rejections.
Goes back up. Cartwright gets the bucket. Cartwright's got 9 points.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
The Knicks leading by 5. Jackson passes to Mason. Ewing right side. To the inside. McDaniel. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
An unselfish big man. Ewing is all for setting his teammates up.
Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in the scramble mode.
Jordan's shot is off. The Knicks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. On the left block, and he comes up with the deuce. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Armstrong passes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Grant. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall. And it's Mason with the ball for New York. Led by as many as 14 points.
Not quite a blocked shot, but no question he got a piece of it.
It might not add to his stat line, but the offense will certainly be more cautious around him after that.
Pippen sets a screen for Jordan. And Pippen slams it in.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
The Knicks leading by 7. Outside Jackson. Pass to Starks. Over Jordan. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Starks has got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Starks. He's got 13. Good work there as it goes. Starks has got 15 points.
Well, Starks' offensive game has been sharp so far. He keeps finding ways to get the better of the defense.
Outside Pippen. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Oh, Jordan right on the defense.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
To the left wing. Pippen with the steal. And Pippen slams it in.
Turning defense into offense.
Yep, he had no doubt, did he, Clark? He was going to take it all the way.
Love the activity defensively, leading to points.
And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Without question, Xavier McDaniel displaying his skills today.
I don't think there's any question about it. The coach talked to them at halftime about what adjustments they need to make in order to slow him down and keep him from going off.
Yeah, he really torched them in the first half. I'm sure a lot of their focus will be on slowing him down in the second.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Pass to Baxton. Now, here's Pippen. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 18 points.
The D's got to offer more resistance. Jordan is too skilled this close to the basket.
Jackson passes to Ewing. Got that one up grip. That's now 8 points for Patrick Ewing.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
On the wing, Jordan. Defended by Wilkins. Shots good by Pippen.
Pippen can certainly handle the ball, showing you really need to pay attention.
New York leading by 5. Ewing sets a screen for Wilkins. Slammed in by Wilkins.
Just taking what the defense gives him.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Jordan against Wilkins. Jordan right side. Misses it from 7 feet out. The Knicks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Jordan against Wilkins. Good D by Jordan.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Wilkins with it. Now defended by Grant. Wilkins against Grant. And that one's good. Wilkins. And now it's a 9-point New York lead.
And Wilkins gets inside. He's not shying away now. He's very aggressive.
Jackson kicks to Pippen. Grant outside. Pass to Paxson. 6 on the shot clock. And the Bulls with another miss. New York leading by 9. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Pippen. And here's Paxson. Bulls moving the ball around. Grant on the wing. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's McDaniel. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Now, here's Jordan. He's got 18. Outside Pippen. From beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Wilkins with the defensive effort. Outside Ewing. To the paint. Taken away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago. Ewing, a screen on Paxson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a talented wingman. I love how Wilkins dares defenders to foul him, too.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals. To their credit, staying active and making things happen.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Jordan. To stop the run, and Jordan slams it in.
And what a finisher Jordan is on these slams, putting on a show for the fans.
The Knicks leading by 11. Wilkins up top. He's defended by Jordan. Basket good. Wilkins has got 11 points.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
And adds to this lead. They're having their way.
Jackson outside. Pass to Cartwright. Outside Pippen. Now here's Paxson. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Jordan. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, I like Jordan's shot selection here. Has a great understanding for when to fire.
Jackson passes to McDaniel. Ewing a screen on Pippen. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 21 in the game.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Now, here's Grant. Right side, Jordan. Cartwright, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game. Now, Jackson. To the middle. Here's Mason. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Jordan. 22 points for him. Over Wilkins. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Knicks leading by 11. Mason looking around. And he dunks it down.
And a defensive effort like that, that's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Oof! You have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not.
Yeah, because when you don't, this is what happens. They throw it right down in your face. The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
Left side, Jordan. Back to Grant. Paxson outside. The 3. Here's Cartwright. Connects on the open J. Cartwright's got 13.
I love how assured Cartwright was. Immediately ready to shoot.
Paxson against Jackson. It's Wilkins on the wing. Mason with a screen on Jordan. Here's Wilkins. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
This close in, you have to finish strong. You have to capitalize on the easy chances.
Pass to Paxson. Here's Jordan. Excellent D there from Wilkins. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New York. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Not the biggest four-man out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Paxson. Now Pippen. Back to Grant. Grant with a screen on Jackson. Clock at 4. Here's Paxson. McDaniel grabs the miss. New York leading by 15. Right side, Wilkins. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now here's Pippen. 10 points for him. Stolen by Ewing. Wilkins the pass to Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
This is what makes Ewing so special, his ability to score while fending off contact.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Chicago ends up going with the new group. Hodges the pass to Hansen. To the left side wing. Hodges against Wilkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Physical move by King in the paint. Taking it to the defense and getting the whistle.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Filling the role of a traditional center, King is a competent rebounder and defender. Plus, he is sturdy.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. New York leading by 17. Outside Jackson. Here's Ewing. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And 12 points for Patrick Ewing.
A superb talent with the ball. Jackson has this innate, natural feel for when and where to pass the ball.
Here is Armstead. Stolen by Jackson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yes, those dunks always feel great.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. Armstrong with it. Into the lane. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You don't want to foul Armstrong. He's automatic shooting free throws.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
DJ Armstrong at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
You have to respect B.J. Armstrong's relentless energy. Even against bigger opponents, he never backs down and always makes an effort.
And he's good on the second.
We see the extra work he puts in from the line. It shows through when he needs it most.
Ewing, a screen on Hodges. Ewing gets a wide open look. It's all in by the Bulls.
He thought that one was going down as soon as it left his hands.
Well, with good reason. That was a great look. Just bad luck it didn't go down.
Hodges the pass to King.
Boy, finding a way to be persistent with it. King not letting that physical defense affect him at all.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. The Knicks leading by 19. Here's McDaniel. And he uses the glass on the layup. McDaniel's got 23.
Carrying much of the load here in this one, putting them out to a nice lead.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Armstrong. And that one, good. King's got 7.
And this is how you guard King. But sometimes he still sinks it.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Knicks. Hodges against Wilkins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I have no idea how he made it. Somehow powering through the foul and converting.
Flexing on the D a little bit. Let's see if he's able to come through with the strike.
That free throw good from Wilkins. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Armstrong. Hodges the pass to Armstrong. Here is Hodges to the wing right side. Pass to Armstrong. 5 to shoot. Over Jackson. And it's Armstrong missing. Here's Mason. And so it's New York cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jackson against Armstrong. And the basket by Jackson.
Someone who plays way taller than his 6'1" height. Jackson getting it done close in.
Pippen, the pass to Hodges. Inside, stolen by Ewing. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Ewing. Shoots over King. No good from Ewing. The Bulls shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Driving the lane. King, that's good.
Nice feed there. Setting up his teammates perfectly for the bucket inside.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Mason. And it's King with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. Floats it up for Pippen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
textbook timing from Pippen. He tracks the pass and gets there for the big finishing touch.
Driving inside. Puts it up from 12. And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Starks.
And talk about aggressive. He did not hesitate for a second off the catch.
Now, here's Pippen. Stolen away. And here they come. And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Starks. Rebound by Williams. Chicago with the ball. Outside Pippen. There's the pick. Down low. Here's King. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Great job of Pippen utilizing what the defense gave him and making the quality pass.
Williams against Mason. Back to Starks. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
John Starks putting his vertical to good use. Awesome at dunking it down.
Bulls have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Got a piece of it. Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Up top King. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ewing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Anthony, the pass to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
It's Ewing again. There's no stopping the dominant center.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here's Pippen. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Anthony against Armstrong. Shot from free throw range. Gets some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Anthony's got his first points of the night. Pippen is doubled. On the wing, Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Armstrong passes to Hodges. Shoots over Starks. Hodges misses. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Knicks. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Mason the pass to Anthony. Ewing inside. He's against King. On the basket by Ewing.
What confidence from Ewing. Loves taking the mid-range J when it's given to him.
Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Hodges. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Hodges misses. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniel. Shoots over King. B.J. Armstrong comes up with the rebound. Pippen dishes to Armstrong. Pass to Williams. Here's Pippen. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Anthony, the pass to Starks. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Armstrong. Pass to Pippen. Pippen is doubled. Armstrong with it. And now Mason running the floor all by himself. He doesn't hit that one. Now here's Pippen. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Going way upstairs to throw that one down.
Clark, what a liftoff. He saw his opening and took off.
Yes, he did.
That's how you have to be right at the rim. Aggressive.
Here is Hodges. Over to the left wing. Anthony against Armstrong.
And these calls are not easy for the refs to make.
Things happen so fast in real time. These refs do their best to get these calls right.
Chicago making some changes. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for King. Grant comes in for Williams. And it's Jordan in for Hodges. Here is Armstrong. To the middle. Here's Cartwright. Off with the layup. And here is Anthony. Starts outside. Pass to Mason. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Armstrong against Anthony. And again, no good by Chicago. The Knicks leading by 22. Here's McDaniel. Over Pippen. McDaniel, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Armstrong passes to Jordan. Shoots over Starks. Jordan's shot is off. The Knicks shooting 40% in the fourth. Pass to Ewing. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Knocks down that jumper easily over the taller defender.
Not a high percentage look. Coach doesn't mind as long as you make it.
Now, here's Jordan. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Knicks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Grant. Slam dunk by Jordan.
Great awareness from Grant on the defensive end. Grabbing the ball and getting the fast break going.
Anthony kicks to Mason. Back to Anthony. Here's McDaniel. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Pure scorer. Defense a little too tight on McDaniel, and he knew it.
Throw good, McDaniel. Jackson, he's checked in for Anthony. Paxson, he's checked in for the Bull. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Chicago shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Pippen is doubled. It's deflected. Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
If you're going to let him have it, he's going to throw it down on you and posterize you.
And show no mercy.
Dunks. They energize your team.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Or making that defender look downright silly.
That's a move he'll be bragging about all night. Anytime you get a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Paxson. Starts against Jordan. 5 on the clock. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. New York moving it around. Now Mason shoots over Grant. And again, it's New York.
Giving up mid-range looks to a shooter like him, not going to help you get out of this hole.
Yeah, time for a change because right now they're just getting beat up.
Now here's Paxson. Left side, Jordan. Over Starks, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
And we are now in the final stages of this one. Game 4, pretty much on ice. A fantastic victory for the Knicks.
A dominant performance, Clark. A huge win for this team.
Well, the coaching staff has to be pleased with how well the game plan was executed. It was a fun W as well. And I imagine the coaches are going to have a good night's sleep after this one.
The win tonight will bring the series to dead even at 2 games apiece. Just what they had hoped for before the location changes again. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Patrick Ewing.
I love the assertive play style he used on the glass, snatching loose balls out of the air and protecting his team's possession.
And the basket by Starks.
Boy, the crowd had a huge role in the outcome in this one.
It's tough to come into this building and beat them.
Jackson gets to Pippen. Pass to Cartwright. To the wing on the left. Jackson against Paxson. And Pippen slams it in.
They're really making a go of it, but perhaps too little, too late.
But you respect them for playing out the string.
Jackson with it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.